that's completely false. That's a false image, man. That's a false idol. And that's what a lot of guys out here trust in him, man. If you're not dealing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then you're in for a big surprise.
Sure.
And that's the vast majority of people. They're in for a big surprise, man. Because when has it ever worked out? Because even Dagon, man, when the Philistines took the Ark of the Covenant from the Israelites, they were putting it up in there next to Dagon. Then every morning they're waking up and Dagon's all falling over. That's because there ain't no power in Dagon, man. And that Roman Catholic headdress goes back to the priests of Dagon, man. That fish head.
It says, this is Jeremiah, yeah?
Yeah, 51.
51. Thus said he's going against Babylon.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, start from 7.
Jeremiah 51 and 7 says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, that's why everywhere you go you see Cesare Borgia, man. That's why you see basically homosexuality getting pushed. That's what it's all these other cultures. The thing is, you go back to Esau, like to the Greeks, the Romans. They dealt with pedestry, homosexuality, all that shit. They basically dealt with that off shit. When you go to like these other ancient kingdoms, they were really dealing with that on this massive scale, man. But Esau's basically got everyone else on earth, all these other guys, basically walking around wearing suits, wearing jeans and t-shirts, and being homosexuals, and basically women's lib as well, man. That's why you got them fucking crazy women in India. Basically, what was it? There was they're saying, look, yeah, that feminist shit. I should be able to go out any time of night without fear of getting raped. And the thing is okay, well, that's they put it on the BBC. That's a good fluff piece. But then 2 weeks later, like... 2 weeks later, you see another bitch getting raped to death by like 30 men. So that's just I'm like that shows that's some BS, man. Yep. That's some BS, man. Go on. It says
Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Hell for her, take balm for her pain.
Yeah, that's it, man. Babylon is suddenly destroyed. And it's sudden, well, yeah, that's Matthew 24 as well. Because basically, it's sudden, because people don't see the signs. I know, hey man, the signs are evident, man. If you're paying attention to the news, all these little news tidbits you hear about, oh, Russia did this, and it's mainly around Syria. Russians saying, oh, look, the US did another illegal strike. Oh, and then it's like the US saying, oh, Russia's doing this work. All of those things, that's basically the slow build-up to World War III. So it's not sudden, man. But the people are stupid, man. A lot of people don't even like to read the news. They'll read fluff news, but they ain't gonna read like, okay, with X amount, okay, this happened, this country's saying this, or basically this came out, like this scandal came out.
Why you are Jesus before?
Huh? Nigga learn English, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, learn English, man. God damn.
Black man, go fuck
Yeah, you see?
Hey, fuck you too, man. Where's he from? You guys are Romanian gypsy saying that.
Yeah.
But that goes to show what you were saying at the start about just Jake being at the bottom.
Oh, shit.
Even though some fucking come out the alley, come out the gutter, he shot straight out the sewer like this. He just manifested at the sewer over there.
30 of them living in one flat, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
Four men on the same bed, but he's talking shit. That's the thing. And the thing is, what it probably is, he probably saw a Black Panther poster, and he's getting all kinds of upset because Esau's getting hurt. It's like even if it's some African shit, if there's a symbol, a Jake, basically in a position of power, they're getting all messed up in the spirit, like, oh, you black, you, oh, you're African,
they don't like
fucking go back Africa. I'm like, bro, go back to Romania. What the fuck's going on? Bro, there's parts of Romania where you don't even know goddamn electricity, man. Go fuck yourself, man. Motherfucker.
Meanwhile, their guys are coming in on the bottom of the trucks.
Yeah, these guys, bro, you see Romania. I remember I was opening like
sellotape to the bottom of trucks. Sellotape to the bottom of trucks. And he's talking shit.
Man. Don't make me call immigration.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Look, man. I'll call immigration on your illegally imported ass, man. Bro, I was opening a fucking shop at like 5, it was like 5:45 a.m. in the morning. All I see is a fucking van show up. There's 5 people in the front seat, old like Eastern European. And then you open the back, there's like 13 more people in the back of the truck. This is one of them transit vans as well, a small. I was like, bro, these guys fresh in the country, just came over the Dover Calais, bro. Just came through fucking the Euro tunnel. I'm like, bro, you guys are a bunch of fucking criminals, man. Snuck in half the family. Enough, man, gonna stick half the family on benefits. I'm like, bro, that's why I was gonna say that's why I voted Brexit. But if, you know, if I was voting, I would vote Brexit, man, because fuck you, Romania. Fuck.
Get him out!
Yes, leave the fuck out of my country.
Did you hear him? I mean, the guy's got some nerve, man.
Yeah, he has got some nerve, man. Some arsehole, man. What the hell is he even doing, man?
But see, this joke's thing is Esau, them guys will come over here with shit. Esau will let them prosper over a Jake. You know, Esau will give them shit, like, you know, more than...
Well, even a lot of them Eastern Europeans, they'll get their own building companies, all these kinds of things. All the nigga can make is a goddamn a Benjamite food spot, man. With some
get shut down after fucking 4 months.
In it, making no profit. Because man are giving you, per you £5.60, giving you bone for meat. Bare 2 fat pieces of bone and some dried out rice that's been out for the whole day, man.
This is Lamentations chapter 2 verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the door of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
Yeah, that's it, man. That's hey, these Esau's all kinds. Hey, man, Jake is basically now despised, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is back in ancient World War, despised.
Get the tissue out.
They didn't. Huh? Oh yeah. Come. It's like basically Jake was despised, but hey, Jake was still royal. But hey, now it's just like because we're on that lower. Hey, Esau's got us basically esteemed as shit. Even a low grade piece of filth is basically able to talk shit.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Surely this day that we have looked for, we have found it, we have seen it.
Yeah.
Bear with me 1 second.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, this is Isaiah 47 from the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, that's it, tender and delicate. And the thing is like it's like with what in Lamentation 4, it says the virgin daughter of Babylon. Because America's untouched, and because that tender and delicate, it's all them good times, man. You go to America, it's like, the thing is really, they ain't fucking good times. But it's perceived as such, man. Because America, a lot of bullshit goes on over there, man. That you don't hear about. Okay, yeah. Just gonna pop it.
Bait as fuck.
Bro, bait as hell. What's going on?
Spirit though.
Yeah, no, it is.
Take the millstone and grind the mill. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover the fire, pass over the rivers.
Yeah, uncover the locks, make bare the fire. That's all the secrets. All the secrets coming out, man. Because a lot of even like certain papers on like the shit. What was it that America was doing in the Middle East, man? Because it was that film Argo with Ben Affleck was basically based on like how they infiltrated Iran and basically them man were basically scheming against Iran. The CIA scheming against Iran back in I think it was the 70s, 60s or 70s. It was a while back, man. So all these things have come out over the process of time. So you've seen more and more of the wickedness that America's been doing. It's become more and more evident.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's it. Hey, Yahweh is basically saying, when he takes vengeance, he's not going to meet thee as a man. Because when he came on the earth before, he came in the form of a man. So basically, that's why they were able to hang him up, on the tree and slew him. But hey, this time it's not going to go down the same way, because he's coming with vengeance, man. He's coming like what for that Isaiah 63, man. He's coming to bring judgment, man. And that judgment is going to be spectacular to behold.
That's right. Romans chapter 13, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord.
That's it. Hey, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, he's the one looking to bring vengeance upon it. Hey, that's a big part. It's like when we bring certain things out of the scriptures, like the judgments, a lot of the judgments, people get all hurt, like, oh, why would you say? No, but this is Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, this is his words. This is what he's got in his, and basically in what he's going to do, man. Because we're just men, man. We're out here, if like the cops came up earlier, if the cops wanted to fucking lock us all up, we can't do shit. We're just gonna have to get locked up. We ain't gonna start levitating and shooting laser beams out of our hands. So we ain't got fuck all power out here, man. We're waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. He's gonna fight for us. You know, and that's what we're waiting upon.
That's right. So Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
That's it, man. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, he's going to rise up to the prey. So he's going to be the one that's going to carry out the judgments, man. Hey, that's an immense thing, man. It's basically, he's the power that created everything, man. He sets up who rules. So that is just a guaranteed victory, man. There's no chance of failure. So hey, that's why, hey man, having faith in the scriptures, dealing with His word, and that's a deep thing, man. That's why grind-born niggas come into this thing, man. Hey, because this is an epic deal. A lot of them guys, like grind-born niggas that come in, they basically try and abuse the brotherhood, abuse like what this word's about, man. Abuse like the grace they're under, man. A nigga might come in and think, oh well, you know, I'm covered, so it's like he'll be going out committing adultery.
The scriptures say, use not your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness. Just because we're under grace. Don't go fucking.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like being under grace, bro. That literally means you're only covered as long as, bro. That does not, what is it? Romans 6.
6, yeah.
6 from the top, second verse.
This is Romans chapter 6. Verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
And this is the approach that the Christians take. They basically say, oh, okay, you know what, under grace, the law don't matter anymore. You know, the law was fulfilled. What does that even mean, bro? The law was, bro. Oh, it's like, and the thing is it's plainly laid out, man. God.
The Most High, Yahweh forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
That's it. And we're dead to sin. So how are we meant to? So that means basically when you come into this thing, you're meant to be thinking, well, you know, hey, man can commit that sin. I always wanted to know what horse tasted like. And you get some fat horse steaks. That's a nigga.
This is Jude chapter 4. Verse 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old time, ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of our God into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power and our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, that's it, man. A lot of guys, because the thing is, that's been a thing that's happening. Because Ananias and Sapphira, that was early. That was like just after the, basically after, I think it was after the first time the Holy Spirit descended. Then that was when basically a bunch of guys came in. Then they started gathering all their assets together. Then Ananias, we had some niggard fucks that basically managed to get all up in there, man. Surprise, surprise. So you've always had them guys in there that have been grimy fucks, man. Slime-born Negroes, man. And that's why hey, the law's there in the first place. Because the thing is like it's not Israel could not just be out there. All Israel's basically not going to try and perform righteousness, man. They're a bunch of niggas, man. It's like even I remember the Simpsons episode where they had what you call it? It was like basically like the Ten Commandments done by the Simpsons. And like, I think Homer was a thief, and he was going around stealing and shit like that. It was like basically they were just like kind of parodying it. And then they had one guy that was called Something the Adulterer, who was going, "Oh yes, how are you doing? Oh Homer, oh your wife was amazing last night." I'm like, and the thing is that was a joke. When you actually get niggas like that, they'll just be like, okay, they'll be like, oh, well, you know, well, I'm just gonna show. You might have a guy like certain these Edomites in these companies, they might go to company dinners. Well, they show you that in Mad Men, man. This guy basically, like, he was doing a deal with a guy. Like, he was basically hooked him up. He was selling the product. Then he started slamming in the guy's wife, man. And then even like in the later season, he was best friends with some doctor that lived downstairs. And then when the doctor was out, he was going down, piping the wife in. He ended up falling in love with the bitch. And then she was like, "No, we can't do this, man. I kind of feel bad for my husband." I'm like, bro, that's the kind of offness that goes on around here, man. Madness like that. But then that's and then you got niggas doing that shit. How much? That's why the wickedness of Jake has outstripped.
Hit him up. First thing he says, I fucked your bitch.
Fuck your bitch, fat motherfucker.
Yeah, talking to Biggie, man. They were meant to be boys. What happened to that?
That's oh God, bring it, please.
Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, people. Hey, Jake is foolish as fuck, man. That's why, you know, if niggas out here thinking it's profitable to be going around fucking nanking and shooting man up, selling drugs, all that BS, man. That nigga culture that Esau's giving them, they actually think that's profitable, man. Jake is dumb as fuck, man. Jake, hey, 2/3 of Jake needs to get wiped the fuck out, man.
That's right.
Because if, you know, because the thing is, it's now it's just the society just basically exemplifies them aspects of them, because they're able to go out and do this wickedness. Back in the days, these would be the kind of guys, they might just roll out and then see man's wife in the field, them she's, you know, she might be picking some getting some shit, who knows, doing whatever the fuck out there. They'll be like, okay, they'll rape that up and then just come from behind, blindfold, rape it in, and then fuck off, man. There's some crime-born Negroes, man.
It says, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Yeah, so, yeah, this guy can give you a step-by-step of, okay, if you want to go around, like, if you want to slam next man's girl,
how to
like,
do it.
You got what? Okay, yeah, watch for this. You know, just get a timetable that, you know, just make sure, hey, you have the key for the back door and that, yeah? And just, oh, look at this, man. You're wasting your time.
Good luck,
All right, man.
Hey, we've seen everyone today, man.
Shit, man. But he's changed his tone now. He says good luck now, you know?
Yeah. He probably got jacked up, man. And he was just like, yo, man, maybe them guys. He starts like, good luck. But,
hey, if I could make a quick point. Hey, because the scripture said that they're wise to do evil, man. But to do good, they have no knowledge. Like the brother was saying, Jacob think about 100 different ways to fucking cook up some crack rock, man. You know, and sell it in the fucking ghetto, man.
Yeah,
all right, but when it comes, you know, some class A opium, they chop that shit up, whatever, man. You know, they know how to dish it out. They're fucking witches and warlocks, man.
Yeah.
They'll sell crack to your own mum, you know?
Yeah. Well, even, what is it, The Wire showed you, man. These guys will come up with the most elaborate systems to get around the police for fucking selling some drugs. I'm like, hold on. These are meant to be some illiterate. These guys dropped out of school when they were like 11. Like, they can't even read. But then these niggas are using mobile. I'm like, these guys got some ultimate intricate systems to fucking, I'm like, bro,
That's all army shit, man.
They failed maths, but they know all the grams, bro. 10 bags, 20 bags, all the weights, ounces. The guy short changes, then
That's it.
You be like, nigga, you missing, you 300, nigga, you $300 short.
Yeah, you sure? How you do the math on that?
How you do the fucking short? Do that, all that. I'm like, bro, that's fucking legendary, man.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
That's it. And that's, hey, you know, bruv, the apostles, they've been pushing out knowledge for the longest, man. From way back when. and even from YouTube when it went global, from then this truth's been coming out for a hot minute. But hey, what, Jake? How many Jake have even woken up to this, man? And how many guys have come in and then fell by the wayside, man? Or got choked out by thorns. So you know, this, hey, Jake basically don't want to deal with knowledge, man. And this whole kingdom doesn't deal with knowledge. That's why people will say, oh yeah, you know, well I'm you know, I believe in science.
Yeah.
Then they'll quote a theory of evolution. Like, well, I believe in evolution. But the evolution's not a fact.
But they listen to that
theory.
But they listen to that whack job in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah.
That what's that guy's name? Whose head?
Steve Hawkins.
Yeah, whose head's cracked that way. He can barely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If he's so smart, why hasn't he fixed himself?
Yeah, he got judged.
He got judged, man.
Yeah.
The theory of, what's that film called? He made the theory of everything.
Theory of everything, yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even watch it. You watched it?
I know.
That guy's an arsehole, man.
The theory of everything.
Yeah, I've got another precept. The problem ain't
Get these two and then close, innit?
Matthew chapter 13, verse 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which is sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. But
yeah, that's you get them guys. They might hear it, and then it's like, and the saints, man, fuck that shit, and they're done and dusted, back in the world.
But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word and addeth with joy and receive it. Yet have you not rooted himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
And that offense, it mentions as well, like must needs be, but the offense has come. But woe to whom, but woe from who gets offended, man. So you're gonna get fucked. So you're meant to get offended, but fuck you for getting offended, basically.
He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
Yeah, man, the care of the world, that's a big thing, man. Because you got these guys, a lot of the guys, they go back in the world. It's like even guy that used to be down with us, this guy is all up in music videos, all up in, you know, going to the Mobos and the Brit Awards and shit, trying to get all up in the world, man. That's basically, I'm like, if you're trying to be a person of report out there, then, you know, that truth ain't, you're through, man. But God.
Yeah, I had this one earlier, but because you guys were mentioning Stephen Hawking and the wisdom of the world, you know. This is 1 Corinthians 1:19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and it will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Yeah, because even, hey man, like the so-called the laws of physics, hey, the Lord's completely outside that, man. Talk about some laws of physics. Bro, that's all that shit is basically, they ain't no way of, the Lord can do whatever he wants. The Lord can have it where it's just like, okay, well, you know, he can just make gravity lighter, or whatever it is that keeps us stuck to the ground. Just make it so you can jump 30 feet in the air with no effort. The Lord can do whatever he wants, man. Esau's basically trying to put what the Lord's created into a box, but that's because he's a little worm, man. And he's trying to comprehend something beyond him.
Verse 20, it says, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made the foolishness the wisdom of this world?
Yeah, exactly. Foolish, the wisdom. Because, you know, these people all down in some ultimate theories and blah, blah, astrophysics and all this BS. But, hey, man, at the end of the day, the Lord made what you're trying to break down.
Right.
So, what's up? It's like when you put if you build, let's say you build a city from Legos. You know, okay, I put this block on that block, and that block goes with this block, and that's how I get this kind of. So you already know all the intricacies of how everything works. So Esau's trying to get on that. Esau's he's faker of the funk, man. He's faking the funk. He's trying to pass off some bootleg infos, like he's the one that made it, man. You know, leave it there, man. Close up. Say, we'll praise the Allah, Hashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, elders of great Millstone. Shalom.